Oh, Happy Bee Man. Here I got a double deep, and I'm just going to make honey out of it. At the end of the year, we have an excellent fall flow here. And we're bringing a lot of honey. And so I try to get about 10 gallons, 15 gallons off this one. And so I'm going to show you how I do it, and even put the divider in the double, because there's 12 frames in this right now. But I'm looking at about July 5th, July 10th at the latest in all probability. It'll be stacked with 20 frames of bees. And you'll see that. It'll be loaded up. I'll put a medium on top of it. You can see already they've worked up to the top. This does two things. One, it gets your bees up. If you put 10 frames of bees in the bottom, they won't come up. So many times, why won't my bees come up? You remember our friend said that? He goes, my bees wouldn't come up. Are the bees up there? The bees are up there. That's what you want. You want them to work. You look down here on the other side, how many bees do you see?
One or two.
Yeah, there's no bees. You look down there, go ahead, Ed, there's no bees down there. And that's what you want. You don't want to see. I just barely smoke them on the top. Take the outer cover, put it here. I only have one fear. I very seldom use my hive tool, but I brought it with me today, because these get heavy. I'll come right over here, and this is not covered all the way, so I'll have to turn this around, but you will see, pull this out of here, that divider will make them a workhorse. Always look, you know who will be on there. That's right, the queen. But there's not a lot of bees on here. They have nothing to work.
Yeah.
And it's too close for bee space for them to work out comb, so they won't work it out. Well, this is an excellent example of what you should feel when you lift a hive up. I want both of you to come over here. This is a hive of bees. Go and lift it up by the hands. Raphael, you wait till it gets 10 frames in it. It'll give you a workout.
Oh my God. Yes.
Lift it up very careful, lad, just about a ½ inch off the ground. And that will tell you what a hive can weigh.
Yeah.
That's probably 40 pounds right there. Yeah, a good 35, 40 pounds. When they get full, it gets brutal. You can see all the comb, drawn comb in here. I put this frame in here last week. I don't expect it to be drawn out a lot. I put 2 frames in here, 2 empty frames. And here's one of them. And oh Lord, have they attacked it. Wow. Fill it right up with honey, and I expected that. It's on the top. But I didn't expect them to fill it out so much. Pup, I need you to go. Boy, I need 2 frames. I'll bring him tomorrow. If this one's, I know this one's filled out. I just know it, it's on the bottom. And you can see what she's done to every frame. And this is why I kept this production queen, because she is just, does one thing. Every frame. And what's going to happen when that brood hatches, 1 frame of brood will cover 2 frames. We got to have space.
Hey, Dad?
Yes, sweetheart.
What did you want me to do?
I was going to have you go get some frames, but there it is. Great. And she could be on here. This is the frame I put in there.
Okay,
Or
so
trial.
should I go get some frames?
If you can find some string frames, yes.
Okay.
2 of them. Drive the scooter back. Yeah, she laid it up. Look at the eggs in there. Yeah, all the way through the bottom here. She's laid this up, and she's done way more than I suspected. And I'm going to put 2 more frames in here. I'm going to take this frame. I'll take this frame. You can see they've worked on it. Boy, she even came upstairs. And you can see where she dropped the eggs in here. Yep. She's even came upstairs. She's a worker. She works. I'll put this one down here. The bees are getting big in numbers. They're doing something you want to always watch. They're building up comb up here. That tells me their space is minimum. If they have plenty of space to build, they will very seldom put that burr comb there. It's called burr comb in case you ever run into that name and you say, what are they talking about? Now these frames weren't meant to stick together, so you always got to watch it and say, well, I can do a switcheroonie here. This time of year, you can put the frames back in any order, any way you want to. It's plenty hot at night down here. Okay. Plenty hot. I could mix all these frames up and down and mix the whole thing up. Bees don't care. Don't do it in spring, you'll kill your brood. But this time of year, this frame. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Thank you, Lord. This is what I was looking for, folks. I knew it wasn't filled. It was on the other side. Yeah, there's the X. That's what I wanted to put downstairs. Right here. That's what I wanted to put downstairs. Good. I didn't think they filled the top one up, but you saw what they did with the bottom one. They filled it right up. It's number 4. Yeah, it's full on that side. It's empty on this side. It'll fit right in there. I got a big bubble out there on that one. And I do this, hey, the honey will drip out, the bees get a little upset. It's a big bubble. And I hate bubbles. Can't stand them. Boy, that's good.
Now I see why you hate it.
Okay, so now you saw up here a blank here, number 4. You want to try some of that? It's good stuff, boy. Boy, that's good. Hello, Lolo.
Good clover.
You got clover. The clover's coming in thicker and thick. I put this number 4. I got 6 frames in the bottom. I'll still have 6 on top. The bees are going to keep building up in number more and more. I see the brood in here all over the place. And I'm not taking brood out of here no more. So now it's going to be on a full blowing building. One thing about when you do a lot of switcheroonie though, you can see you can't shove them together sometimes. Good, those went together good. Because the bees built them the way they wanted, not the way you wanted them to be built. Now, that's good black up and stuff. We'll put this one right back on top. There's no reason to do a great deep inspection or anything. I very seldom do this, but I know the queen's not going to come up here. Come on, get out of it, Missy. You've never seen me do this, but once in a great while, I do it just to try to keep the circulation. It's very hot. I'm doing it for weather, actually, and if they keep building it up real high, it just blocks circulation, that's all. Then I'll have you both. Boy, that is just a load. Look at the bottom of this thing, Morty. You'll see a queen cell from a mile away. See any?
No.
Thank you. I'm glad you don't. Now I want you to come back here because it's an excellent example. In the winter, what you should go through is very simple. Don't worry, girls. We'll get out of here soon. They're getting a little anxious. Girls getting a little anxious. We'll put the top back on this hive.
I'm going to put your board inspection board in.
And I'm going to put that big giant long board I had in here.
Right there. Right there.
Yeah. I thought it was bigger than that. What do I know? Put that board in there. Now that board. There's your way to increase bee production. That board will increase bee production massively. So we'll come next week. I'll just leave the 2 frames out here. I'll probably insert them on Thursday, because the more bees you get, the quicker they're going to build up. They filled out 1 frame, they just started on another one.
Yeah.
They'll fill out 2 frames a week after this in about a week. Well, I already got 12 in there. I'll put 14 in there by Thursday. Well, then it's like a snowball. Then next Wednesday I'll put 2 more in there. That'd be 16. Then the following Tuesday or Monday, I'm going to actually shorten it up and back it up. And we will have in here, I'll say in July, there'll be 20 frames of bees. It'll be stacked. Then I'll put a medium on top that I already have drawn out with comb for honey.
No time.
Oh, they'll fill it up in less than a week. And that 2.5 gallons of honey. And if they fill it up too quick for me to do any extraction, I'll just stack another medium or deep on top of it. But we're going to get going, folks. Thanks for joining me, and you all have a good day. That's how to build a honey hive.